snow, ice, coldness. God bless you, Shulk. Hi everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we finished more Frontier quests and finally managed to get a little bit more further into Frontier Village. This time though, it's finally time to head to Sword Valley. So let's get us started all the way over this way. Let us go! Bionis thumb. Yes, we are on the thumb. Not pinky, finger, thumb. Now it is time for us to go to where we need to chase after Fiora. Now going down this way, there are some warnings I'm going to spend up right now. This area in particular has a level difficulty spike. So if you're not prepared coming into here with level 50 something, go back and do some more side quests. That's my warning to you all. Only because of difficulty spike.
Oh, what the?
He's all that big sword? Oh, if he's, then ouchie ouch.
The sword of the Mechonis.
The entire valley below. The whole thing is its sword.
Something seems unnatural.
What do you mean?
Look, that flowing light. From the way it glows, it has to be ether. But it looks like it's being drawn in by something.
By the fortress. It should just be up ahead.
Father once told me that the Mechonis absorbs the ether of the Bionis and uses it for sustenance.
So the Mechonis feeds off ether? Then undoubtedly the ether serves as the Mekon's energy source as well.
Yeah, as you can tell, it's definitely unnatural, that's for sure. A warning about this, yeah, a lot of Mechonis. So we're finally reaching the area that we have been making our trek to get to. The Sword Valley, where the Metal Face Mumkar is supposedly located, as well as the area where Dunban failed to did his last stand against the Mechon. So, thankfully though it wasn't a true last stand, but now we are at Sword Valley, the sword of the Mechonis itself. And as you can tell, the only enemies you will fight here from now on are Mechon.
It looks so big, even from this distance. The fortress must be enormous.
Galahad Fortress. The frontline base of the Mechon. The Mechon that attack Bionis must all come from here.
Then there's a high probability that he's there. The golden Mechon that took Fiora. We're about to enter the Mechon stronghold. If there's anyone who wants to turn back now...
Shulk, friend should no split up. No leave friend behind. Ricky's scared, but Ricky won't go too.
Ricky.
He's right. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Alright, it's time to go. Clearly no one has any doubts in their minds to finally reach where we need to go. Let's get started by going down this cave pathway back to the last pits of Bionis' own arm, after being held from the sword when it got stabbed through that way with a swing.
What's that?
A supply convoy. It would be most unwise to proceed without restocking our supplies.
You arranged this for us.
Hayes!
Dixon!
Looks like you lot have been having fun without me. Heard you took care of that faced Mechon.
What are you doing here?
I got wind of some allied force coming together a few days back. I stepped up as the representative of the Homs. Then a little birdie told me you lot were heading for Galahad Fortress. So I thought I'd drop by and say hello. I've got a whole stack of new equipment. Want some?
Yeah! I was hoping for some new stuff.
Hold it, Ryan. You know it's gonna cost you.
You cheap old man.
Nothing in life is free, and as you can know, yeah, there's an Earth Eater gear here. Yeah, gear. Warning! You will never find an Ether Crystal deposit at all on Mechonis itself. None. These gears are their replacements temporarily. So, let's go and get to the shop and see what we can buy. We have anti-Mechon gear. The only people that don't need it are Melia. Is really just Melia, because Melia uses main damage with her summon bolts and other summoning elements. So, we're actually going to get everything else, because when you have anti-Mechon gear, guess what? You will not need to use Monado Enchant to do that. You're going to only be running into anti-Mechon gear for a little while, so it's beneficial when you're going Mechonis. The Brave series is the next step up. However, warning, as you can tell, not everything is easy to get. If you want to give heavy gear to Ryan, be my guest. It's just lowering his ether defense by a little bit. However, yeah. Anyway, we already have heavy gear, so we don't need it. Infantry gear is the next level, which is damage heal. Damage heal receives 20% chance recovering my 70 HP while attacked. It's decent for healing. So we're gonna buy some gear, and I'll be right back after I re-equip ourselves. Another word of warning, however, if you get equipment with like this, anti-Mechon equipment, there is a downside to this. As you can tell, our weapon power is very high with this weapon. It dropped down. Yes, a lot of early anti-Mechon equipment will be not as strong as the gear you have now. If you wish to use Monado Enchant in order to constantly do this with the team members you have, you can do so. This is just a word of warning in case you want to use normal equipment and not use anti-Mechon equipment. Another word of warning, Gadot's rifle is the only 3-star equipment that Charlotte gets for a while, so if you do this, you get a stronger weapon, but at the same time you lose 3 slots. You have to pick and choose what you wish to have Charlotte have. I'd recommend Art Stealth because, outright speaking, it saves Charlotte from being attacked by enemies. However, if you like the look of Gadot's rifle the most, you can just use Appearance and switch to Gadot's rifle itself. It's very easy to do. In fact, I will be doing that. Crushing Garter, switch to Anti-Mechon Driver. As you can tell, the design is definitely interesting, I'll say that much. Now, Days Up. Nightglow Staff to Skyrod. Nightglow Staff is your strongest weapon right now, so we're good for now. Everything is all set and good. There we go. Everything's now equipped and everyone's ready to go. So, let's go talk to Dixon.
Hey there!
If you're all ready, let me know what you've been up to. Looks like you've been through a lot. Tell me about it. Tell Dixon what has happened.
Fiora? You mean Dunban's sister?
Yes.
So that's why you're all looking so down. I can't believe they're sticking Homs into those faced Mechon. Looks like they weren't just eating us.
They made Mumkar into one. He was the one who attacked Colony 9.
Oh, and there was me thinking he snuffed it in that battle.
Aren't you surprised?
Did he attack Colony 9? I don't know what drives those Mechon. I've given up trying to figure them out. It don't surprise me one bit. Still, Mumkar as well, eh? Things are getting interesting.
Sorry?
Oh, nothing.
It is time for us to return. I would like to continue providing assistance, but my help is required in assembling Homs for the Allied force. There are also my duties as seer to consider.
Then I'll be off too. You lot should be alright getting Fiora back. In the meantime, we'll be getting ready for battle.
Thanks for coming this far. We'll be fine. We can handle ourselves.
Galahad Fortress is a key position for the Mekon. You can't just rush in, all guns blazing.
Agreed. We will infiltrate via the ether inlets. If I'm right and the Mekon do feed off ether, then we're sure to find some form of influx channel. Our objective is to reach one of those channels.
Don't go dying on me, Shulk.
I won't. You take care as well.
Cheers.
Looks like it's just us.
Right. We head for the hilt of the sword. Galahad Fortress.
Okay.
One year on. Now, at last, we will seize our destiny. Isn't that right, Shulk?
So another has appeared with the ability to wield the Monado. But why would Zanza release the Monado? He surely knows it would become a double-edged sword. Yet he relinquishes it to that mere child. And a face escaped my control and acted alone. Now that the Monado has been freed, it appears the usefulness of the faces has come to an end. Although, perhaps there are still things to be learned from having them challenge the boy.
So, I forgot something and I realized it while during that cutscene. I'll be right back. We're going right back to Alchemoth. Because there is something I've missed. Like an idiot, I forgot about one particular thing that gets locked off at a certain point in this game. If you do not do it now, you will never get a chance to get it again. By going back into the Ascension Hall and going back to the transporter, climb these stairs and go all the way back up. When you get all the way to the top, of course, Callian is there as long as with the other members of the High Ante Royalty as well as the Ministry members. However, you want to talk to Callian yourself. And let's switch Melia back in the party, because I think that's required. Yes. Now go talk to Callian with Melia in the party.
Good day.
Melia, this is a keepsake from Father. Please take it. Father would have wanted to fight beside you in battle. Please keep him close by you. You can get this as early before Valak Mountain. I've placed a great burden upon you. Please forgive my failings as an elder brother. But keep this with you always. Not only Father, but I too will be by your side. Do not forget this, and stay safe on your journey. Please take it, Crown Princess. Imperial Staff! This is pretty much her best weapon for a while. The Imperial Staff has less damage, however you can tell it gives you 3 slots. Plus, it has a very good ability. It gives you ether defense plus 20, no matter what. So, this is the actual staff, the same staff that he used during the entire Prison Island incident. So, now we have the ability to wield it ourselves and have a Emperor's side. Now, let's give Melia something that will help her in this fight. Going forward, of course, let's give her... Yeah, I'm going to give her some HP because, honestly, Melia is squishy. So, let's head back to there where we need to go. Oops, wrong number. I always do that, and I will never understand why I do it. Anyway, we are on the Mechonis' own sword. The same sword that the Mechonis used in that intro cutscene where you saw it strike the Bionis. As you can tell, definitely no organic life on this thing. It's made entirely out of metal. Word of warning, of course. Since these are all Mechon enemies, you're going to need to either use the Ether Arts in order to deal damage. If you refuse to use the anti-Mechon equipment, or you need to just keep getting better with break and topple. And make sure you elongate the days. If you don't do so, then you're kind of stuck. Darkness bottle. And of course, we're going to fall off the cliff. Owie. Now, I'm going to also warn you that there are key checkpoints that you want to keep in this area. So, by getting this, let's go switch Shulk back in the lead, because while Melia is Imperial... Actually, no, I think I'm going to stick with what I have. Melia can topple enemies with break and topple thanks to her Starlight Kick combo. It's very easy to do so, and I recommend it because guess what? Ricky also has a topple art as well. And speaking of Ricky, remember that art he got a while ago? He got I forgot I gave them the art book for that move. Peekaboo. Let's get rid of Bleeding. And now we can also upgrade Tantrum a little bit. Finally, Ricky has not been able to upgrade any arts in a while. Tantrum is a 3-hit move, so it's actually pretty useful for Ricky. There we go, we actually use some more arts. Roly-poly, let's decrease the cooldown on this, because he's going to need that. And I believe that's it for now. Melia's Summon Bolts can be upgraded, or we can also upgrade Starlight Kick. I'm going to upgrade this by 1, so a 34 is actually easier to get. There we go, and I think I'll be done for now. Let's check Dunban first. And he has Worldly Slash, Electric Gutbuster up by 2, and Steel Strike. Get this more. There we go. 21 seconds of cooldown is incredibly short for now. Now, as you can tell, there's a little base over here. Mini Carrot, Guild Fortress. Ricky got stronger, and Guild Fortress is a checkpoint. Anytime you see a fortress area, you can dip travel to it, and it's very easy. There are 2 ways to go about Mechonis' own sword of Sword Valley. You have to go to each gate in order to get experience, however, so I recommend doing that regardless of what you're going direction-wise, because you're going to miss out on experience, and there is a point of no return for Sword Valley. So, yeah, as you saw there, there's a Mechon that's big. Ooh, skill tree. Right. More stuff. Let's open this door before we get the skill tree looked at, and as you can tell, beyond this gate is a gigantic Mechon known as an M104. This Mechon is immune to being braked. And as a result of that, you cannot topple it either. Until a certain point. Sadly, this Mechon is immune to topple. So you do not want to fight that thing for a while. Trust me when I say that, because that fight against that enemy is a terrible idea. Let's check that skill we got. For Melia, she got access to Strength, Ether, Agility, and HP up when no gems are equipped. Unadorned Beauty. Dunban also gained a new ability, which is allowing heavy equipment. This is useful for Dunban in case he needs to increase heavy equipment damage and defense. However, you want to keep his weight down. However, he naturally has the ability to have 15 weight loss. This means he doesn't need it all that much. Which means you can offer him heavy equipment, however, it cannot go over 15. If it goes over 15, you're not going to get the maximum right. Electric Ether here. Good. Let's see what we got from that one. I went by color instead of most recent. Whoops. Just Ether up gems. It's doable. I will someday use these. You know what? I probably should use these. There we go. Your plus and Ryan, of course. I always use this combo because it's the best one for big bonus. Come on, more agility up. I need this for Dunban. There we go.
This ain't bad. This ain't bad at all.
That is not bad at all, Ryan. Agility up 4. Nice. Let's see what else we can get out of this. Nothing too much. Oh, that's a waste of heat.
This is a good result.
That was the biggest waste I've ever seen. If you saw that, as you can tell, we got 4 cylinder spots. However, everything was over 100. When you get a Gentle Flame and you get a boost Fever, that is actually the worst thing you can possibly get, because Fever bonus like that is terrible unless you're trying to get more Ether Cylinders. So, as a result of that, we're going to actually have to worry about that later. Anyway, there are 2 pathways you can go. Up here is actually a safer route. The 6th gate has us going around a different direction entirely. You want to do this in case you want to get Ether Grill areas, and you want to make sure you get Ether Gears for this. Another thing I should warn you all about is a fact about the point of no return for the Sword Valley. If you reach that point and go past it and you can never go back to Sword Valley again, they are missing out on several things. One being random quests and unique monsters. When you do that, they're gone for good, meaning you cannot get the coins for the Aether enemies you can get. Which means you can't upgrade more of your skill trees and get more links as a result of this. Melia and Ricky unfortunately have a downside. As you can tell, they cannot equip medium equipment. Heavy equipment, however, Melia would actually benefit from, because if you recall correctly, improves Aether defense the more heavy equipment is increased. This means the bigger defense for Aether. However, it's gonna be a while before we take advantage of that. You don't want to go that way because there's a gate blocking to that Aether gear, so we actually have to go up this way. Fifth gate. There is a Mechon offense unit over here. Be careful, because these enemies are actually more dangerous. They're broccoli. I don't know how food's growing on top of the Mechanist sword, but it is. So, don't worry about it too much. Thankfully, though, we're reaching another area we need to get to. So, we just need to get more Collectopedia items as well. I honestly have to go back and collect every single Collectopedia item I've ever grabbed before in order to fix everything I need to do in the game. As well as finish the last of the Alchemist quests. I definitely did not finish before we did this again. Dolgan Outposts. Guess what? Surprise quest! Prudent Prison at Dolgan Outpost. You get an Orion cap for this. That was a weird delay. M63X Android unit. Let's go fight it.
Prepare yourselves!
You dare challenge Shulk?
Leave this to me!
Let's go deal with this. And throw that kick.
Focus your attack!
Roger!
Summon Bolt!
Let's keep doing damage to this Megon. It's almost dead.
Manifest is so cuddly I could almost cuddle him to death.
Ricky may well be the softest of all Nopon.
Ricky suddenly feel afraid.
Poor Ricky. Ricky suddenly feels afraid. He's not kidding. He should be afraid. I mean, look, Ricky's so cuddly. You can cuddle him to death if you want to. Now that gate's open. As you can tell, the Mechon that we're looking for is right above us. Another warning, though. Why do you think I'm slowing down? Well, there's a covert killer over there. Not kidding. We need Aether gear over here as well. Nice. Let's get rid of this covert killer, because I don't think I want to deal with this while I'm doing this.
This represents no problem
No.
whatsoever.
There. Unfortunately, Dumbman's AI, for whatever reason, does not go for what he needs to go for. Okay, that's part.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
I know, right, Ricky? You want to fight easy monsters. As you can tell, I don't really care if I do 1 damage. Now let's hold back.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
There we go.
By himself.
Leave this to me!
Let's get everything set up. Perfect.
Focus your attacks.
And Starlight and Starlight kick.
Manifest everyone. I feel the ether. Building.
There we go. Everything's all set up and ready to blast enemies. Speed up, break. Sneaky. Soaring Tempest.
Leave it to me.
Summon Bolt.
Almost there.
Unfortunately, our combo stopped, but I honestly don't care. This thing's almost dead. That was a waste of your con art, Dunban. What the heck? Summon Wind, and let's keep going out with darts. Yeah, this is unfortunately most of Melia's gameplay, but it makes sense because we have no dead shot for him. Let me guess.
The next one will hit.
Alright, whatever. Alright, that's it. I've had enough of you. You're going to fall to the ground. Yeah, there we go. Now he's toppled. Let's do a spear break. Sneaky. Gale slash. And unfortunately, the affinity of this party is quite small. So we're going to actually have to do more damage. Summon Bolt. There we go. The ether is flowing through Melia. Now we can actually activate Mind Blast. What is he up to this time? Deadshot 4. Well, that's going to hurt Dunban. Maybe. How do I do this? I reset the whole goddamn thing. Oh, that's hilarious. Actually gives me beneficial timing. Toppled. I forgot you could do that. Dragon Outpost is now under our control. Yeah, you can hypnosis an enemy and stop their entire art, and then reset the time of chain attack. Time of chain attack. No, the time that's needed in order to get access to, say, oh, the vision. That means it's locked by 24 seconds instead of just 12. Very useful if you use hypnosis. And I'd actually recommend that. New item we got something for Dunban. Endemon is a Days Plus weapon. Katana-like blade. Very good for Dunban. Unfortunately, it is not anti-mech one, so therefore it's going to fail miserably. Yes, unfortunately, anti-mech-on weapons are your friend if you're not using Shulk. So, let's go over this way and meet the android over here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Everything is now set. Okay, and Monkey. Mind Blast. I don't know why I speak Southern for that. And please die. Ricky loves fighting easy monsters. He likes it so much. Yeah, as you can tell, you don't have to really fight a lot of these enemies. They're very underleveled to us right now. However, I warned you that there are enemies in this area that will fight you automatically. Over this way, of course, being another gate opening, we have the 4th gate. I don't know where the 5th gate went off to, but whatever. The gate's open, and now we can actually go in there any way we wish. However, I would not recommend doing that. Instead, if you recall correctly, there was ether gear that we could not get to. Let's actually go up to where we need to get there. We just need to go all the way over this way. Back to Dolgan Outpost. Climb all the way this way. As you can tell, there are still dead Mechon around here because of the damage that Sword Valley during the entire Mechon attack that we had against the Homs and Mechon way back a few years ago. I guess they didn't care to clean up the mess. Well, then again, they're machines. I don't think they really care all that much. So, anyway, we're all over this way, and now we're finally in another access point we can actually go and avoid enemies with. And let's go to the Bund of Eternity. Got that one out of the way. There's a lot of shiny drops around this area, and I'd recommend making sure you complete the Collectopedia on your first trip. This way, you don't have to worry about it too much. Meaty carrots. And what else did I get? What did I get? I got a citrus gooseberry. Citrus gooseberry. Ooh! And I got experience for that. Yep, that means I got something rare for achievement. What did I get? Medium rare. Well, it was medium roar. I couldn't resist. Anyway, let's check that items we got for that. Strength down, Blaze Plus. Yay. Unfortunately, Blaze Plus is not exactly the most beneficial item. Sadly, Blaze Plus is actually pretty bad, all things considered. And ironically enough, that's actually pretty terrible for me, so yeah. There are other things around this area I'd recommend going to. You can go back the way you came, however, there's also Mechon offensive Mechon Plus units, as well as Omni B units. You don't have to fight them if you don't want to. In case you want to, I'd recommend it. Only because they drop decent gear. Now, I recommend before you head off to Sword Valley, as you recall correctly, the Brave series, the next Light Gear series after. The bottoms and cap are really only located on Valk Mountain. Go to the second shop, buy them, and get it out of your way. What of Eternity again? Alright, whatever. I was looking for something different. Bitter melon. And now we are finally juicy melon. Bitter and juicy. I guess they have both here. Anyway, let's climb up this way and finally get up to where we need to go. The 4th gate once again. We're actually climbing around the 4th gate. Not joking. We're actually on top of the thing. I will say that the theme of Sword Valley is definitely interesting at night, but I won't say it's my favorite theme. My favorite area theme has got to be the theme of Valak Mountain at nighttime. I'm pretty sure that's everyone's opinion about Valak Mountain's nighttime, because that's just such a good theme. Warning! Do not jump in the Ether River. Wanna know why? Well, I'll let Ricky be the test on me if I can get the AI to cooperate. There we go. Fast damage.
Ricky getting hungry.
What? Don't you dare give up.
Yeah! Ether Rivers deal so much damage quickly.
Don't you dare give up.
Skill tree, again. Ricky got a new skill, which was the item I was looking for. Improves chances of monsters dropping gold chests. Let's see what we can give him next. I think I want to give him the ability of flexibility, which gives him more agility. So let's do that instead. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm not going to the next gate up there. It's because there's no way to enter that gate for a little bit. And now, let us go to this next item gear over here. Another red gear. Hopefully we can get an actual combo for this. Fire, pretty gear. Pretty crystal. Pretty fiber crystal. What did I get for that one? I mean, I wonder... What now? Oh, I forgot. Ryan also had his new skill. He increases tension while damage is taken. Nice to agree. But I wouldn't worry about it too much. We are almost maxed out on Ryan's equipped skill trees, and that's a little worrying because I need to unlock the 4th skill tree so that way we can have access to more skills for Ryan. Otherwise, the SP is going to waste. I am not joking. If you don't switch to the skill trees, if you max them out, you will waste SP as a result of this. Meaning you have to grind on enemies just to get more SP. Anyway, let's... Nah, I think I'm sticking with this party. Honestly, I'm going to stick with this party for this video, and the next video, we're going to switch around the party. Offensive plus Mechon phase... I keep saying plus instead of Mechon. I don't know why I do that. It's just me. Darkness Bottle. Alright, sure. I haven't seen any new items yet. Down there is a tentacle enemy that's flexible unit. If you recall correctly, a similar enemy you found back on Bion's leg. It does the same strategy as the original one. So, do not be all get surprised when it summons more tentacles to attack you with. Juicy Melon, I keep getting a lot of the same item again. I'm worried. Bitter Melon, I know, game. Come on, give me something new. Give me something new and nice. You're probably thinking the Edna control base, it has the enemies on top. Guess what? Surprise quest, Tranquil Morax is in a Echidna control base. Defeat the leader and take control of the facility. Anyway, the Morax is not actually on top of the base. It's actually somewhere else entirely in the base. Ether storage area on top of it. There are mech going around surrounding the area, however, you want to make sure you go to the stairwell. So, another word of warning. If you're not familiar with it, please just use Shulk for this fight. I recommend it only because the enemy has a very mean counter spike. If you want to do break and topple, you're going to get stuck with a counter spike. Down this way, Meaty Carrot, is the enemy I was talking about, Tranquil Morax. However, as you can tell, our Monado gauge is not maxed out.
We can definitely do this! Roger!
There we go. Everything's ready. Tranquil Morax, it's time for your time to end.
Right! Let's do this!
You dare challenge here, Bond?
Let's go over to the other Mechon first, as you can tell. I don't know why I didn't chance. Lose interest. I said lose interest, dang it. Game! Oh no. Headshot. Ooh, I blocked it.
So excited, gonna burn.
It misses Ricky entirely. Was that about hitting Ricky? I don't think I can recall. Can you try that again? Here we go. Keep getting more damage, and as you can tell, our tensions are max thanks to the ability of a chain attack vision change. There we go. We got a goal. Got again.
Let's focus our efforts.
So, a warning. Now purge.
Here we go.
Wanna know why I did purge? Well, I'll tell you in a second. Trinkle Morax has a counter spike that does sleep. He's doing purge. Yep. Everyone fell asleep because of that. I'm not joking. This is why you don't want to. Can I get up? Please. Thank you. I'm gonna heal Dumban right now. There we go. Beat him with getting the gloves as well.
Good job, everyone.
2 gold chests for a reward. I honestly don't mind. First one is gonna be this one, containing Blade Boots Disaster Cannon, which has a very high damage output. Yeah, as you can tell, a lot of good things. The next one, however, from the unique monster we fought, gives you Frozen Gauntlets as well as a Blade Boots. And Agility up. Ooh, that's actually pretty good for me. So let's open this door so we can actually get across. The door it opens is actually the one all the way this way. Let's see if we can get an agility up item, because I honestly want to get Dumban more agility up, because that's something I recommend giving him, because of course you want to dodge attacks. That's going to guarantee me getting maximum agility. And Ricky and Shulk is almost getting better affinity. They're reaching light pink affinity soon, so that's good. Let's see if I can get agility at 4. Agility at 4, there we go. More help, guys. Nope, alright, whatever. Agility at 4, which is very good, 22%. 22. You can actually do it without getting all the gems, but however, it's not going to be as beneficial. So we can actually do it like this. Let's see if we can get agility 4 of this. How I don't think I'm going to get it, though. Yeah, as I can tell, this one's a bad. That was a mess. Well, that was a mess. Alright, whatever. The next area we need to get to is back around to the 4th gate again. However, there is no skip travel point there. So we actually have to walk it. So let's put Melia back in the park. Actually, Melia and... Yeah, I'm going to keep Melia in the party. I want to get their affinity with everyone first. Because honestly, Melia is the lowest affinity in the party. So let's steal this Harvester unit and see if we can get more affinity in the party.
It's the time to unleash a chain attack.
Time to show our true power.
There we go, and blast you. As you can tell, Summon Bolt's recovering very quickly. Spamming, spamming, spamming. Body plate, whatever.
Not bad at all.
The way you have to go is to the left of the space. However, if you want to get more materials and items, you want to actually avoid that entirely and go the other way. Flexible unit, you can fight it if you want to. I'm just not going to personally do it because it's a waste of my time. There's a lot of flexible units, there's a lot of harvester units, and there's a lot of melee units. The melee units are simply reskins of the units we've seen before, with much higher levels. Let's check the Collectopedia and see how much we have for this area. We have all the vegetables. We're missing 1 fruit, 2 flour, and 1 string. It's going to be a little bit of a bit, but I think we have a chance getting all of it. Drink. I thread the needle on that one. So, let's go this way and see what we can get. There's a group of 5 Mechon running around over there. I worry, but it's not that bad. There's melee units. They're actually around the level that is a problem for us because they're actually going to fight us no matter what. Over this way is where we need to go for the next gate, if you recall correctly. It's just a little bit of a walk, however. Sadly speaking, I don't have a quick step gem on me, so I'm actually have to do that instead. The reason I don't have it is because I want Melia to make sure she has the ability to recover HP. However, I could also just, you know, use this and give her a quick set gem. However, I'd rather give her agility up so that way she can avoid attacks. While more HP is good, I think the better option is just get dodgy. After all, you can't take damage if you dodge every single attack. It's pretty much a no-brainer. So this gate actually is something unique. It has a surprise quest, again. However, this one is the hardest of the bunch. 3rd gate. I like how there are each a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th, and all the gates. This is a warning. Defeat reinforcement M104. Remember what 104 means? Well, you remembered very slowly. 104 is the big guy. Thankfully, though, you don't fight them all at once. You can actually just walk up to one of the groups and throw a rock at them. You actually attract the entire group instead. Yeah, that's why I need to increase the affinity. Ironically enough, it's very easy to increase it if you have the right team. Okay, game. You stop doing that. I know it's hilarious to give me 5 freaking gold chests every 2 minutes, but this is not funny anymore. A team like no other! Summon Bolt! Confused.
Leave it to me.
And Soaring Tempest at the end. Ooh, we're getting close to another chain attack. That's very quick.
Timing is everything. Remember that.
Was that a little too much?
Raise our wind, and let's keep doing damage. There we go. Gonna do some flare. Yourself and increase the burn. And please die. There we go. Silver chest. The M unit. Brave shoes. Huh. That was easy. And stellar gear. Interesting. I didn't think I get brave shoes from that. You want to get rid of one of these offensive Mechon Plus because they're actually just annoying. 2 of them together actually are the death sentence.
Make it a swift victory.
Why go for me first? I will never know. Let's keep knocking him down with damage and keep topple locking them. Die. Level up for Dumban. Again, this is not exactly good for me because Dumban does not need to level ups. So, a warning, if you want to increase your physical defense, you're waiting a bit. So, this M104 is a complete another jerk. Black Matter is a very damaging ether art. As you can tell, completely immune to topple. So you're dealing damage with just ether arts. However, if you recall correctly, enemies like this Mechon I was hoping you would not do that. Are immune to the... I missed the timing. What is with me today? That's not good. Unfortunately, our damage output is bad because of this. Okay, can you heal Dumban, please? I beg of you. This is the move I was worried about. Titan Stamp. It knocks them down and causes daze. Agility, it misses. Yes, This is exactly why we want Melia in the party. Eve. That's not good. Ricky, please.
Only feel
Oh no.
How can this be?
Okay, come on. I really kind of need that power effect ability. Alright, that's it. I've had enough. Confusion. There we go.
Leave it to me. Manifest yourself.
Burn.
You must suffer more.
Yes, it must suffer more. Sadly, our damage output is not the biggest.
The next one will hit. My thanks. Manifest yourself.
There we go.
I feel it done by.
As you can tell, confusion is devastating on N104. Oh, you think you can use Titan Laser 5? Yeah. As scary as it is. Mind Blast. Let's see if this seals it up. No, resist.
How can this be?
Let me guess. Come on. Thank you. Alright, that's it.
Manifest yourself.
Deal more damage. Unfortunately, we're stuck at this team. I kind of don't like it. Gale Slash. Bollocks. That's not good.
Timing is everything.
This is going to be a bit of a pain.
Thank you enough.
Burn. Let's do it constant damage. And it's doing 10 stamp against. Yep. The easiest way to stop this is hoping Ricky does... Actually, what am I doing? Go to sleep.
The future is no more.
There we go. It does something else entirely. That's at least doable. It sometimes resets the arts. This is actually pretty good. There we go. It's now dead. Ugh, Orion shoes. Level up, and it fell on our heads. Orion shoes... Again? Why did I get 2 of them? Word of warning. Guess what's coming over to our way? Remember when I said there is a difficulty spike? You're not going to be able to fight every single unique monster in this area. Why? Mischievous Narubus. A unique monster is level 57 that you have no chance of beating right now. Your agility is nowhere near high enough. Trust me, there is no point. And there's nothing at the end of this route either. It may look like a gate, it is a gate, however you need to beat the enemy in order to get to the gate. Sadly, no dice. So let's head back to where we need to be. Now, we actually have to go a different route entirely. We actually have to go across in here. Sadly, we have to fight the Harvester again. I'll cut this out because I don't think people must bother me fighting the Harvester again. That's not a unique monster. Alright, Cobra Killer, that's it. I've had enough of your breaking existence. A gold chest to get... Okay, game. Sure, why not? Hey, look, one of each type. Bronze, silver, and gold. Longevity Biter, Poison Plus. Only move that he has that is Liturgy, so don't bother. Knuckle Driver for Ride. Pretty useful, all things considered. Good block rate. Normal part S. Okay, whatever. And that's where the quality drops. Blood of Eternity. That's something I don't think I got before. We're actually going to be heading all the way this way. Now, before you do that, of course, there is more unique monsters. There's one over here. Running this way is a flexible unit. However, do not bother fighting it. You're going to be forced to be fighting defective IPs for this. So, be very careful. Let's wait until it gets a little bit closer. A little bit more. Alright, now. There we go. Set up our strategy. And Super Break. Scarlet Kick. No topple spike, thank goodness. That means we can deal damage normally. Let's see if we can continue the topple spike though. While noticing I don't turn it into a combo, and just because I want to make this longer. Sadly, this means I don't get some damage more. However, thankfully, Dumban's AI might do what I think he's gonna do. Dumban, what are you doing? You can topple the idiot. Oh my god. Dumban, why do you betray me so much? The AI sometimes is just not cooperative. I want to topple you again. There we go. Stay down. There we go. Finally, some more topple action. I was wondering why the AI wouldn't do it. There we go. Affinity point and a gold chest. I don't know why it keeps dropping on my head, but whatever. Amethyst gear, blade items. Direct glyph, very high quality item, so yeah, very good. Flexible unit, ignore it. Because actually over this way, there is another gate. However, the gate does not appear to be closed. You're probably wondering what this area is. Well, if you recall from the beginning of the game, this is actually the same location as you first saw Dumban and everyone fighting together. However, a lot of things have changed. Munkar is on the side of the Mechon now, as well as the fact that there are a lot more enemies. Let's go get the gold condenser, a lot of other items, and there is some more units. There's a unique monster, Benevolent Aim, on the end of this. And this is actually a location which is very similar. If you go all the way this way, hug the corner so you don't fight the unique monster, is the Minato Wound. This is the area where the Minato struck the sword. This is also an area where a lot of shiny drops are located. So if you're looking for shiny drops, this is the best place for you. Ow. Delayed reaction of them jumping down the cliff. Getting down here is not hard to do so. However, as you can tell, the AI is not liking going uphill. Thankfully, it's not that bad. However, there's nothing at the end of this, so do not bother worry about it too much. Thankfully, though, we got all that, no problem. So, let's actually kill that unique monster by just going back to that location. Now we're right behind the thing. Benevolent Aim.
Make it a swift victory.
This. There we go, there we go, and there we go. There we go, and we're good.
Focus your attacks.
Roger, yes, sir.
Roger, yes, sir. Benevolent Aim, sadly, we gotta show it off, has a spike. So, yeah, can't use a spike combo anymore. You're going to have to deal massive damage instead. Ooh, we got confused. Now he can't do his attack. Gaia chainsaw. Oh no. Yeah, I figured you had daze. I knew I was gonna daze him. I just didn't know when. Manifest yourself. Try again. Bloodless slash. Sadly, not much damage. Sadly, the Melia team has lower damage. Amateurs. Mind Blast. Now I did Mind Blast. I think I can actually kill this off. Nice try. I was not going to let you get that off. I'll let you not take damage as long as I don't take that damage. Look, you can only take advantage of it if the enemy's doing a part that you do not want them to do. Oh no. Dang it, game. Ricky, why do you do that? You know, and the AI really needs to pay attention to the fact that, A, unique monster does not have to top this fight. I don't care for your double attack. Please shut up. You're not benevolent at all. I feel light. Hold the roll of strike. Against the odds.
We choose to fight.
And you're dead by Blossom Dance.
I'm looking forward to the results.
Level up! Again. Dumban is over leveling. Yeah, unfortunately, Dumban, for whatever reasons, he's getting more experience than everyone else. Jailer Staff, Art Stealth, Inferno Gear, Blaze Defense, Stellar, and Quality Plugger. Very good items. Now, I'm going to check the skill tree because I noticed something happened. Ricky got a new skill. Finally getting the items to be sold by higher price at a shop. That's actually very useful when you're selling glyphs. So I'm going to check the skill tree and see why the heck Dunban's leveling up too quickly. I'm going to head over back to where we need to be, so be right back, because I know for a fact that I have to fight enemies on the way there. So, heading this way is now we have to go area we have to go to. Let's check the glitch here before we do anything else. Still nothing. Missing 3 more items. We just need to get 3 more. Thankfully not that bad. However, let's go this way. We're going past up this ether channel. And there are more mech-on. Woodpecker units, a lot of more enemies, and you can tell a destruction unit that's actually around our level, so we have no choice but to fight. And the B units are also going to attack us at the same time, so don't bother. Get a break, and so they hit. Alright, that's it.
Leave it to me.
Am I out of range? Okay. That was weird.
Good job, everyone.
That was the weirdest thing I think I've seen all day. I've seen pretty weird stuff. I like how he calls that special move. So just a lot of plugs. Okay, very interesting. The crystals, very good. Okay, destruction unit again. To climb all the way up, we have to do so. So, Bud of Eternity again. I want to get the other last Marion one. More Bud of Eternity. Alright, and you have a bias towards it. It's been good.
Ricky, you like this?
Focus your attacks.
Roger, yes, sir.
Manifest yourself. Bring ether. It's flowing through me. Find item.
You may be right, Ricky.
Prepare yourself. Mind Blast. Alright, Woodpecker unit, you're dead. Soaring Tempest. Finally, I get a second move. Good grief.
Impulse. Almost there. You must suffer more.
There we go. Got our chain attack back.
Was that
All part
too
M.
much?
Whatever. Silver Just. Alright. More gear, more plugs, everything, all that jazz. However, we're getting further into Sword Valley, and I honestly think we're going to stop here right now. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we're going to continue on Sword Valley and see what the check marker is. See you all next time.